Okay, hello and welcome video. This video we're just gonna be showing, I'm gonna be reviewing Cheatbreaker. One of the newer, more popular clients, and it's quite a good client actually. And there's some pretty cool features within it. But yeah, I'll show that off. But yeah, like and subscribe. And let's get on to the review. Now, in terms of like smoothness, it's a pretty smooth client. The GUI is not the greatest, and the motion blur isn't the best. However, it is like the motion blur is okay. It's kind of just, it's not the best. This client is pretty nice in terms of, and its boot up time is way faster than Lunar client. And there's also a really cool feature with the motion blur, however, if you want good FPS with motion blur, is you can turn it on while using fast render. Which is pretty cool. However, I do think they need to make their motion blur a bit better. I'm not using a motion blur right now due to my FPS being absolute garbage because I have other things open right now, and I probably should close them so I get better FPS. But I can actually get like 130 FPS with motion blur on because of the fast render on the on being able to use fast render with motion blur. And if you get higher FPS, it's actually it's not that bad of motion blur if you get higher FPS. But if you don't get that high of FPS, it's actually gonna be really weird, and it's gonna have like a white like kind of thing. Like I can't really show it because this FPS is so garbage right now. Like I'd have to. But that's pretty much the whole client. But as you can see, I do have fast render on, and I can, if I go here and I can go down here and I can enable motion blur. It does work, but it's kind of bad because my FPS is like below 100. Yeah, you need like over 100 FPS. But it actually doesn't reduce my FPS at all. It's mainly OBS that's reducing my FPS. Which is really annoying. But it's actually pretty nice motion blur if you get like 150 FPS ish. I guess it's pretty smooth. But yeah, I'd recommend. I do get better FPS than Lunar, even when using motion blur, and even like normally. Actually, so that's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna be using motion blur when I record ever. I might use it when I'm just playing by myself. But if I'm like streaming or recording, that's like not something I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, that's pretty much Cheatbreaker in a nutshell. They also have some pretty cool. The GUI isn't the greatest, but it's still fairly good, and I think it's got some better things than Lunar. And I think this client's actually better than Lunar, so I might start using it more. I'm gonna try to obby trap this guy here for the video. Bruh. There's something in the corner already. Oh my goodness, bruh. killed him. Darn it. Yeah. I'm sick, so I might not sound like I normally do. But that's because of that. Yeah, like, subscribe. Yeah. See ya.